So my talk is about the work I've been doing with Swift in higher education. Most notably, this one. That's a brand new website where I'm trying to collect all of the Swift-related work that I'm doing. So I'm also announcing this here at the conference. What am I trying to accomplish? Most notably, I'm trying to create, hopefully high-quality computer science courses, so not Swift, but a bit more general, and offer them for free. The for free part is important because I'm trying to do my part towards improving getting rid of the lack of diversity and inclusion, just by making sure that every student who wants to learn computer science or programming, that have access to the resources that they need to do so, especially if they cannot afford to attend a college or university. I'm also trying to introduce Swift as a teaching language in higher education, which is definitely an uphill battle, but I'm doing what I can. And I'm trying to contribute to open source where I deem it necessary, so mostly projects that focus on Swift as a cross-platform general purpose programming language. What have I done so far? Well, we have one course online that's kind of like a one-semester programming 101 course that uses Swift to teach programming fundamentals. But what's unique about it is that it's fully cross-platform, so you can also use it to learn or to teach, if you're a teacher, Swift using Windows and VS Code. So students no longer need to have expensive Apple hardware. They can just use a simple, even like a hand-me-down Windows laptop. As long as it runs VS Code, it should be fine. In terms of open source, I've worked on some of the initial stuff for the Swift extension for VS Code, on Swift syntax highlighting for Highlight.js, which powers the Swift UI tutorials that you may have seen, or anything else I made with Doc-C. I'm also trying to involve my students in the Swift community. We've had interns at Swift for Arduino 2 years ago, Vapor last year, and AWS this year. Students are also writing theses on Swift for IT, so Arduino, Raspberry Pi, WebAssembly, documentation compiler, and all the server-side stuff like Vapor, which Tim is going to introduce in a few minutes, Hummingbird, and the OpenAPI generator. I also have 2 students running around here in green t-shirts, but I don't know where they are. What's coming up next? Well, I'm hoping to start work on the follow-up course. I'm also spending a lot of time with WebAssembly, which is what I'm giving a talk about tomorrow. And I'm trying to work on a Swift wrapper for SDL. If you don't know SDL, it's a low-level media library, so audio, video. It's very popular with game development, and I'm hoping that the Swift wrapper around it can be an awesome teaching tool, so students can just make fun little games using Swift on Windows, Linux, macOS. Here's a sneak preview. It's far from finished, but you can see it running in VS Code on Windows. No need for a 2-minute warning, because I'm done. Yeah.